it just turns out.
Sorry?
If Blom doesn't come, we then call someone else.
Probably it will be Tim.
Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you've got a good mix of players. Surely this thing of having a whole lot of overseas-based players is working positively for you. Should we expect more, and how has it been looking and monitoring all the players that are not in front of your eyes every day?
You know, it's a very good thing that those overseas players. That is the most important thing. We all know that those competitions there, for the most of them, not every player, but for the most of them who plays abroad, are competitions who are stronger than the competitions here. So they progress a lot, and we need that because playing with Bafana Bafana is another level than PSL. It's even another level than Champions League. So we need those players who have that experience to have very intense games. So it's a lot of work. We every Monday to look what the players did, and some players, new players that we found to see the games. Like for example, Singh in Convilha in Portugal, left back, a young player. Okay, we monitor him, we follow him. Kodisang, who is doing good. So it's a lot of work, but it's worth because you can find the better players than you have for that moment for a certain position. So we go on with that, and let's hope that we find better players, because that means that the level of Bafana Bafana will increase also.
Coach Tapelo Maseko, teenager in the squad. What did you make of him this season?
What?
Maseko, teenager in the squad.
Maseko, yeah, this is. I'm sorry. Maseko of not Maseko from Sundowns. No. Maseko. Yeah, good player. He was in the. There were a few players. Maseko, Magerman, Johannes. Those are players who are doing well in their team. So they deserve a selection in the preliminary selection. They are not ready, still not ready now, to play for Bafana Bafana. But that means that for them, that they know that we follow them and that we will give them chances if they are ready for it. So again, I think those are players now for the moment who are showing it. Yeah, certainly Mailula, this is maybe something special, but also a young player who suddenly came at the surface. So we are following those guys from very, very closely, and we will see in the future that Johannes or Magerman or Maseko can make the step to Bafana Bafana. But they will play now in the -23 in Congo next week. So okay, this is a next step for them now.
Coach, having watched Mailula for the last while now.
No, I didn't watch them. Yes, go on.
Do you think it will do him a lot of good if he were to go to Europe sooner, or even next season maybe?
You have to be careful with sending such a player too soon to Europe. Honestly, I don't think he's ready for Europe now. I don't think. Mailula is doing very good, but it's his first season. Last year he came 1 game or 2 games and it was finished. You didn't see him. Now we break through. But telling now already that he's ready to go to Europe, when I should advise him to stay 1 year more in Sundowns, playing Champions League again. It will be good for his development. Don't underestimate going to Europe. Don't underestimate it. Certainly for a striker, it's very difficult. So again, he has the potential. But don't take that decision too soon. And I know everyone, Mailula, be careful with that. It's his first season. He's doing well in Champions League also. He scores, okay. But it's only, how much? 7 months. 7 months in a team like Sundowns, who's dominating every game. It's different. So let them take some more experience on high level. And with Sundowns, he's always in Champions League, so that he stay another year. It will be good for him, I think.
Coach, maybe on the dominance of Sundowns, as a national team coach, does it work against you or does it work to your advantage?
He's not working against me, eh? Not at all. If you have good players for one team, it's not working against me. But what I said already, when you have so much players of the same team, that means that you don't find the same qualities somewhere else. And that's not good for South African football. It's not good that teams like Chiefs and Pirates, who are top teams here in this country, that we don't have more players for them. It's not good. So let's hope that in the future, Chiefs is struggling, a little bit better now, but they are still struggling. It's still not Chiefs than before. Pirates, same thing. They did good results and then the week later is not good. So they are also not stable. And I was looking a little bit to the last 5 championships that Sundowns won. Before it was 3 points difference at the end, 2 points difference. Now today it's 20 and 17 and this is not good. This is not good, and let's hope that Chiefs and Pirates are as soon as possible back the top teams, and that have to struggle with Sundowns for the championship, and that will increase the quality of football. Now it's, and I don't hope that Sundowns is angry now, but it's too easy for Sundowns. They play with the second team and they play a draw against Stellenbosch and they could win the game, huh? With the second team, huh? That's not good.
Maybe as a follow-up, Coach, what do you think makes Sundowns, Chiefs and Pirates to struggle so much?
Yeah, I think what I feel there is, you call that in English, they have a plan. They have a plan, Sundowns. When you see the players who are coming to Sundowns, they are always the same types of players. They know what they want. They need a certain position and they look, okay, this guy need to have those qualities, and then they take him. So there is a plan, and they have a good coach. Also.
Sure, speaking on program, everything good to go? So hey, what do you say?
So do you mean, Coach, maybe to say Chiefs and Pirates don't really have a plan?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know. But do you think that it's normal that before Chiefs and Pirates were always nearly champion, and that they are now at 20 points of Sundowns? There is something wrong, eh? I don't know what. But you asked me why is Sundowns so strong. I said because they have a plan. I didn't say that they haven't a plan.
So, Coach, my actual question was to say, you complained about the 3 days being not enough to prepare the team. You're going to take a charter flight. Will that make a big difference for you and the team?
You know, it is what it is. Huh? There are only 3 days. So we have to do our best that the team will be prepared, and they will be prepared. But it should be a little bit easier if you should have 7 days or a week. If everybody should be there on Sunday. But yeah, we are so far away from Europe and from America that players have to travel 10 hours before they are here. So it is what it is. I don't complain. I just tell that is the reality.
Charter flight, will that help the team? Are you happy with that?
What?
Chartered flight.
How are you traveling to Liberia?
We are going to Liberia with a charter, so we fly direct. But it's still 10 hours. Huh? So we have to go down for refueling and then go up. So it will be 10 hours.
Coach, have you been in contact?
And that's also something we don't know in Europe. When you travel 4 hours, you're from one end to the other. Here you're just a few countries further. Yeah, but okay, that's Africa. We have to live with it.
Coach, have you been in contact with Vincent
Yo,
Kompany
baby.
over Lyle since he's joined Burnley?
I have a contact with Lyle in the beginning, but I don't want to call him every week. Let him adapt another way of football. Let him adapt on the team, and I will see him next Monday. So there's no problem.
Obviously, the coach is your compatriot. Have you spoken to Vincent about him?
I didn't spoke with Kompany till now because let him first adapt there, and I will see how he progress, and if there is a problem or something. Okay, I call Kompany because I know him very well. I put him in the first team in Anderlecht when he was 17 years old, so I know him very well. So, but there is not the time for that. There is nothing really problematic for the moment. He's doing what he has to do. He brings him slowly, and that's the only way you have to do it, because it will be a very big difference between what he knows from Belgium and what he knows now. Certainly in second division in England, I saw the game where he scored last Saturday. Wigan. Oh, he's half rugby, half football. Yeah, this is. So, and that you see then Burnley playing. Yeah, Burnley is playing football, and they are so good that they win all the games. But Wigan, unbelievable. Yeah, but that's good for Lyle, eh?
Yeah.
Something.
Africa.
After, yeah. It's he will progress. No problem. And I'm happy how Kompany brings it. I'm very happy with that.
Coach, one of the things that you said is that if you don't qualify for the AFCON, South Africans can kill you.
I'm sorry. I said what?
You said if you don't qualify for AFCON,
Yeah.
South Africans have got
Oh.
the right to kill you.
They have the right to do it. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can you safely say we guaranteed qualification, and what have you
You
seen?
can
in
never
the record?
you can never guarantee that, but I believe in it. That I can say. Yeah, I believe strong in it that we're going to qualify,
Yeah.
because I believe in the players I have now.
Yep.
I saw it in September. I saw it in November, what they can do. So, therefore, I believe that we will succeed.
Coach, on something out of interest, will you be using the facilities at Van Valley for preparations?
Yes.
We will using the FNB stadium.
No, Van Valley, the high performance center for SAFA for preparation.
Yeah, but I was there. It's 4 hours bus. How can you go if you don't have the players on the same time on Sunday, and then players who are coming from abroad, 10 hours flight, put them in a car, another 3 hours to go there. The facilities were perfect, really perfect, but you can't do that. You can't do that.
Graphic slide.
You make the players tired from traveling. They're playing on Sunday, they're stepping in the plane on Monday, they're arriving Tuesday, and then you put them again to go 4 hours further to. It's crazy. Therefore, but the facilities are very good, really. And maybe you can do it in another.
I'm saying Van Valley, the one here outside
Oh,
Johannesburg. I
oh,
want to use that one.
Yeah, but okay. I like to do some things like we did in Bombela. We were there, and you were all the week there. But here, you 3 days there. That will not change, because we have a good pitch now to train, FNB, we have a good hotel, we know that hotel. So it isn't worth to do that. But yeah, I keep it in mind, and that can help us maybe in preparation for AFCON to go to such facilities.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks.
Right, guys.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Thank you.
Yeah, just shut the makeup.
Yeah, that's a good one, eh?
I'm going to request from 2 Sunday people.